Hello everybody, welcome back to another rare mini boss spawn guide here on Borderlands 3. Today I am back and I'm going to be showing you guys everything you need to know about the rare mini bosses that spawn in the map Atlas HQ called the Power Troopers. There is a big Easter egg behind these guys right here, and I will explain that a little later on, as well as everything that they drop legendary wise. There are 8 drops in total, so this is probably the biggest amount of legendary weapons and items you can get from a rare mini boss in particular. So yeah, I'll show you how to get to them, what they drop, and also a little bit of background about what they're all about. So without further ado, let's get on with the guide. So we'll be starting off by showing you guys exactly how to get to the Power Troopers. There is a really long route to this which you're supposed to follow, but I will show you a nice little skip which means that you can farm them in less than 30 seconds, which is really handy. So spawn into Atlas HQ at the main fast travel point, and then head out of the room that you actually spawn in and aim for these stairs right here. I'll show you the location of the Power Troopers right now. You can see they are pretty close. They are actually right there on the map. So you'd think, oh, it wouldn't take me too long to get to it. But the actual way this map is laid out is you actually have to go all the way down this bottom area of the map, through the gardens, so to speak, up into this little transfer area which will take you to the top end of the map, and then run all the way back past the main entrance to the Atlas HQ building, and then to the Power Troopers area right there. That is incredibly long and will take you a long time to actually get to, and there's no respawnable points up there either, so you'll be right back down near the bottom again, which is quite annoying. So we want to be up there. I'm going to show you a good little skip right now. Basically, if you head to the end of this platform right here next to these hedges, you'll see that there is a little sticky out area right here of structure. You can actually jump on top of that and pull yourself up. You can then jump again and pull yourself over the barrier, and just like that, we have taken a lot of time out of our farm, so that is really good. The Power Troopers will tend to spawn either on the left or the right hand side here. You'll probably see right now, once across this barrier, you can see that they're spawning in right there. They won't necessarily jump down straight away. Sometimes, most often than not, they will go to the right hand side and jump down there. One or two will get through and jump down in front of you though. And yeah, once you're there, you can kill them and grab some legendary loot. Like I said, these do take a lot of legendaries. Because there's so many of them, you'll be able to get at least one drop nearly every single time. If not, I've had up to 3 drops at a time, which is really, really handy. So the next part of the guide is to tell you guys exactly what drops from the Power Troopers. There is in total 2 grenades, 1 shield, and then 5 weapons to get from these guys right here. So we'll start off by going through the grenades, then we'll head to the shield, and then we'll finish off with the weapons. So the first grenade that is available from the Power Troopers is the legendary Surge grenade. This is manufactured by Torque, multi-elemental, so you can get this quite a lot, and you can see when chucking them down, they will bounce up and down in the air, spawning projectiles that arc off in a circular pattern. Really good grenade, quite powerful really, just requires a bit of practice I've found with that one. The next grenade is a really good one for long range play, because it is a stupidly good healer grenade. You can actually get shield and health back from chucking this. Again, it comes in many different elements. It is the transfusion grenade. Really recommend having this one on you just to recuperate some health if you ever get low. There you go, that is exactly what it looks like. So that's the 2 grenades. Next we'll move on to the shield. The shield that drops from the Power Troopers is the Nova Burner. This shield will let out a huge Nova of incendiary damage on break and fill. Not the best shield in the whole game really. It's manufactured by Anshin. It does okay, but definitely not the best that the Power Troopers have to offer. So let's move on to weapons right now. We're going to see quite a few drops happening right here. I think this is one of the first of many triple drops that I actually got from these guys. Just stood back, picking away at them, sniping away, and managed to get quite a few weapons to drop. So the first is the Destructo Spinner. This will come with 2 different modes, 2 different elements in total. All elements are available for it, and it will fire a swirl of these projectiles out. So I think I got the best one with the shock and the fire right there. Definitely good for human enemies to strip shields and burn them. That is a legendary Maliwan weapon, really good. The next we are going to be looking at is the Hyper Focus ZX41. So we'll go ahead and pick that up and give it out a little try right now. Nice little fast firing weapon, nothing too damaging, but certainly quite good. Mine came in radiation, so yeah, not the best they have to offer either, but still very good to actually try out. The next is the Star Helix. This is definitely a unique projectile firing weapon. It's a Dahl assault rifle. Again, managed to get this one in radiation as well. Quite fun to take around. Next is the Dahl SMG called the Vanquisher. This is quite a fun weapon because it will double the fire rate of the weapon when you're sliding, so you can just run around like a headless chicken, sliding around with some really powerful, fast firing bullets going into the enemies. So that is the Vanquisher right there. Nice looking weapon as well, as you can see. And then we're going to move on to the final and probably my favourite weapon, the returning legend that is the Thunderball Fists, which is the legendary Maliwan pistol from Borderlands 2. These projectiles will strip any shield and also cause a devastation of shock and melt enemies pretty nicely in front of you as well. So yeah, loads and loads of drops right there. So a couple of things you need to know about the Power Troopers. First, this is a big Easter egg on the Power Rangers. Obviously everyone knows who the Power Rangers are. They can actually spawn with 2 sets of names, black, blue, pink, red and yellow, which is the original Power Rangers, but also citrine, onyx, ruby, sapphire and taurine as well, which after a bit of research turned out to be that there is a Power Rangers gemstone edition where all the characters have gemstone names and colours to them as well. So yeah, there you go guys, that is everything you need to know about the Power Troopers. They are a Power Rangers Easter egg, lots of drops, they spawn in Atlas HQ, and I gave you a nice little route of how to get to them really quickly. So yeah, there you go, there is another rare mini boss spawn guide here on Borderlands 3. That was Power Troopers from Atlas HQ. Really hope you've enjoyed this guide, hope it helps, get yourself lots of legendary stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.